Well, the deer got me this time. Son of a bitch. Let's roll. Well, to say the day didn't go as planned is an understatement. I spent half the day just sitting there waiting for a tow truck to come. That deer came out of nowhere. I mean, one had gone by me like a little ways up, and I usually slow down if I'm closer and wait for another one because there's always another one. Well, there wasn't another one, and then all of a sudden there was. And I was going 65, and I hit that thing dead center broadside. And I went back and took pictures of the corpse. All that was left was like half the guts and part of a leg. I don't know where the rest of it went. Had to pick my bumper up from about a quarter mile back. And yeah, I've never had a deer rip the bumper right off the trailer or tractor before. And that's like the fifth deer I've hit with a semi in the last 20 some years. So yeah, it did some damage. Broke the bracing, the steel bracing on it and everything. So I get to run that route again tomorrow. We'll try it again. Maybe I won't hit a deer. I got to see the video from the dash cam, and yeah, that dumb shit. I guess she wanted to commit suicide, so she did it pretty spectacularly. I'll give her that. And if you stay to the end of the video, I'll show you the graphic aftermath. I just don't want to show it ahead of time and make people lose their lunch, so stay tuned for that. So just got back from going downstate to my mom's house for my son's birthday dinner. It's not his birthday yet, but he's going to be gone in Florida on spring break while he turns 18. That's right, my baby boy is going to be 18 years old. No more kids in the house. Not that there's any in the house right now, anyhow. He lives with his girlfriend. But dinner went good. So much food. I mean, so much food. Didn't matter if you didn't like something, there was going to be something there that you did like. So got that all out of the way. Got the typical wife is tired, has to go to work tonight, didn't sleep at all today. I said the wrong thing. Back and forth, back and forth. No yelling this time, which is an improvement in our relationship. But I gotta learn to keep my mouth shut when she's tired. I don't know. I pick up on things, but sometimes it just comes out of my mouth. And I might be saying the right thing, but in the wrong way. And I just put my foot in my mouth all the time. But not as much as I used to when I was drinking. So, yeah. So I hit a deer. Got to come home a little early. Got to eat everything I wanted to eat. And also, I had this dream the other night. And I recorded it. Kind of what I remembered from the dream. And this is what it was. Had to do with Bill Maher.
Weird dream. Bill Maher was letting me interview him, and I'm driving a semi while I'm doing it. I drop him off at a restaurant. Dan Bilzarian is his waiter, and Bill Maher has me just sign the check to pay for the interview, and then Bilzarian ends up washing my car, or my semi, and then I woke up. Don't know what that's about.
Weird, huh? Yeah. The part I started to remember a little bit more, too, it started out with I went outside and my daughter was digging trenches in our yard, for some reason, our front yard, from the driveway towards the neighbor's house, like little trenches about this wide, all the way across, from starting out by a gas line, like one of those yellow pipes that comes up out of the ground with the red cap, says gas line. We don't even have one of those in our yard. So why that was in my mind, I don't know. So I had told her, you can't be digging next to a gas line. And then that all of a sudden switched to me interviewing Bill Maher in a semi that's not my work semi. It was another one. I think it was one that I had seen earlier in a clip of some guy running over a protester in a crowd or on a street, something. But it got a nice big chrome bumper on it. And that's what I remember from the dream. And that's what I remember from the video too. So I think that's the same truck. I think that's why it was in the dream. So I'm interviewing Bill Maher. We get done with the interview. We're in Los Angeles all of a sudden. And he has me drop him off at a restaurant. And he goes in and eats. And I just stay parked outside waiting for him. And I'm trying to figure out what I'm supposed to do. And then he comes out and brings a receipt out with him. And I'm supposed to sign it and to pay for his dinner. And that's payment for the interview. And while I'm trying to figure out how much of a tip I should leave, Dan Bilzarian, which I saw Bilzarian, I watched a Bill Maher clip on X earlier in the day, so I think that's where I got him from. And then Bilzarian had shown up in my feed talking about the Jews or something. And so I think that's where it has to be where I got him from. But he and all his girls, I guess they were waiting on Bill Maher in the restaurant, like his wait staff. Because I guess he needs money now. I don't know, he's not out in the public like he used to be. But, sorry about that. They all come out and start washing and waxing the semi. So then I'm in my head thinking, damn it. Now I gotta try and figure out how much of a tip to leave, including the truck wash. And then I woke up. Freaking weird, man. I don't know what I'm eating before I go to bed when I have those kind of dreams, but I've been trying to leave my voice recorder as the first app when I turn my phone on. So if I do have a dream, I can just record it and bring the fucked upness to you guys. You're welcome. So anyhow, back to the deer. Here's some pictures I took. The last couple are going to be graphic, just so you know. But it's like I knocked the body right out of the deer. There's no head left. The skin's there, couple hooves, and that's it. All the blood was like, there was no blood on my tractor, just a lot of hair. But when I went to pick up the front bumper, it was just packed full of blood behind it. So, whatever. It left a pretty nice skid in the road too. But here's that. I'm gonna leave you with that. Stay sinful. Stay safe. Watch out for deer. And I'll get at you next time. Peace.